Hello everyone, finally, we are almost at the finish, Paris Fashion Week. Today we'll talk about the debut collections from new designers, Chloe and Alexander McQueen. And of course, we'll talk about the classics of Paris Fashion Week, Balenciaga, Schiaparelli, Saint Laurent and others. We'll discuss the endless war between the Gvasalia brothers and much more. So let's not waste any time, grab your coffee or wine and let's enjoy the video. Let's start with one of the most anticipated shows of Paris Fashion Week, the brand Chloe. I honestly don't know much about this brand, especially in the past few years. There haven't been many news from this brand, but finally they've got a new designer, Shaman Kamali, and I loved what she did in the new collection. Chloe is all about boho aesthetic, effortless dresses with rough jackets. We can also see many capes in the collection. I love how Shaman Kamali made this collection more modern, giving it a second chance. I like how she combined dresses with high-top boots, very modern and sexy. I can also see that she brought some experience from Saint Laurent, where she used to work before. We know, guys, Saint Laurent is all about sexy and feminine dresses for the women, and that's what she exactly added to the brand Chloe. She also created this belt with Chloe names, and I'm sure this belt will be super popular, and all influencers will be wearing this soon. And I love how in the end of the show, Shaman Kamali's son ran into her arms. That was super beautiful, great collection. Since we already mentioned Saint Laurent, let's quickly talk about the fashion show as well. I was really surprised by this collection. I did not expect something crazy from Saint Laurent, since it's ready-to-wear collection and supposed to be very commercial, but Anthony Vaccarello surprised me. This collection is not for everyone, guys. Anthony Vaccarello said that he wanted to make something gentle for this collection. Seriously gentle? I disagree with that, because I think this collection was 100% sexy. 90% of the outfits were see-through. I'm not sure, guys, if I can show you the pictures from the collection, but I highly recommend you watch the show if you haven't already. But I just wanna say, there is nothing very complicated in this collection, but it's so beautiful. In the end of the show, we could see more traditional Saint Laurent looks, traditional Saint Laurent suits with big shoulders, and I love these beautiful hats that look like they are made from tights. We could see famous chunky accessories like these big earrings and chunky invisible bracelets that perfectly go with the aesthetic of the collection. And I love these huge furry clutches. If you guys remember, everyone was talking about the wife of Kanye West, Bianca Tenzori. Everyone was making fun of her that she was wearing just tights. And see, it's already coming on a fashion runway. So guys, let me know, what do you think about this new trend? Now, let's talk about Gvasalia family, and I'll start with Balenciaga and its designer Demna Gvasalia. You know, guys, you might not like the brand Balenciaga. I know it's not for everyone, but I love the Balenciaga aesthetic, and Balenciaga shows are my favorite. I literally rewatch them every week, and when I walk somewhere, I listen to music from Balenciaga fashion shows, and I imagine myself as Balenciaga model. Let's talk about the collection. I can't say that it was my favorite Balenciaga collection. I think the previous collection were more wearable. This collection is a bit too creative for me, but I'm really happy that this collection has received positive reviews. I know there were talks that Balenciaga needs a new creative director, that Demna hasn't showed anything new for the past seasons. And this time Demna finally decided to show us something new. Here we can see a backpack inspired as a top, a dust bag that looked like a dress, some looks where jeans look like a top. I think this was one of my favorite outfits from the collection. I actually got inspired by this look. I'll attach picture right here. Also, guys, follow me on Instagram where I post more of my looks. The dress that closed the show was made completely from brass. Very interesting. You know, guys, you might not like it, but it's really something new. Here we can see a new bag. I've heard this bag is very popular. This bag reminds me a bag from the row. Especially I like when you put keychains, you can really customize this bag. Of course, the classic Balenciaga sunglasses that occupy the half of the face. There was also a release of audio before the show, what Demna wanted to tell to us with this collection. He said, "I believe that creativity has secretly become a new form of luxury. This collection is about the aesthetic that I have been evolving in fashion for exactly 10 years now. It is about the fashion that matters to me." So guys, what do you think about that? Let's talk about the second brother, Guram Gvasalia, and his brand Vitamins. I'm not going to talk about the war between brothers because I honestly don't know much about it. I don't know who is right, who is wrong. If you guys know anything, let me know. Let's talk about the collection. This collection reminded me of previous Balenciaga collection. It also had a red background and a lot of famous people walked in the show. And one of them was the mother of brothers. Guys, there were so many mockeries in the show. First, the Vitamins show was opened by the famous model Natalia Vodanova, who is the wife of Anthony Arnault and who will never work on any brands from Kering Group. There were other celebrities, Georgina Rodriguez, the wife of Cristiano Ronaldo. I was really impressed by this look and I think it was very iconic. Winnie Harlow. And closed the show, I'm sure you guys know her, Marcia Cross from Desperate Housewives. That was very iconic. Her runway walk was unbelievable. But the biggest mockery of the show was this look. A t-shirt that says non-mom's favorite on it. Obviously, on one hand, Guram Gvasalia was talking about himself, that Demna is mom's favorite son, not him. But on the other hand, the name of the model is Anwar Hadid, who is a brother of Gigi and Bella Hadid. Did you guys know they have a brother? No? Me either. And as you guys understand, he is also not mom's favorite. He is not that successful as his sisters. For this mockery, 10 out of 10. Other two looks were big oversized hoodies with phrases Team Aniston and Team Jolie. That was a reference to this picture of Paris Hilton and her sister from that time when Brad Pitt left Jennifer Aniston and went to Angelina Jolie. Very iconic. And beside that, there was nothing more memorable, just typical Vitamins style with very oversized clothes. So guys, what do you think? Which collection do you prefer the most? Balenciaga or Vitamins? I think I like Balenciaga more. Let's talk about another one of my favorite brands, Schiaparelli. Schiaparelli is one of the few brands that every collection I say, wow, this is high fashion, this is haute couture. Usually we don't talk much about Schiaparelli ready to wear. It's not something very exciting, but you know guys, it's very important for a fashion brand to have very good ready to wear collection that will sell out and make money. That's why I think Schiaparelli is not so popular. And this time, Daniel Rosberry finally delivered to us a very beautiful ready-to-wear collection that I bet will be very successful. We can finally see something more quiet, more wearable for every day, but still very elegant, with Schiaparelli elements like many gold accessories, a variety of big buttons, one of the identifications of the brand. Although Schiaparelli had so many crazy buttons, they're so beautiful. And the famous Schiaparelli face bags. We could also see a new innovation from Daniel Rosberry personally, braided ties. Love that feature. Good job, Schiaparelli. Also guys, are you team Schiaparelli or Chanel? Let me know. Let's talk about another very anticipated fashion show from Paris Fashion Week, from another new designer for Alexander McQueen. Alexander McQueen has a huge fan base, which is very hard to please because this brand has such a strong identity of Alexander McQueen himself, and unfortunately the new designer, Sean McGirr, couldn't do it either. What I can say in his defense is he had only 3 months to make this collection, which is very hard, especially for a brand like Alexander McQueen. The main inspiration for the show was taken from Alexander McQueen fashion shows from 1997, which was called Birds, but with a modern touch. I can see the references from other brands where Sean McGirr used to work before, brands like J.W. Anderson and Dries Van Noten. Also, what disappointed me the most was the show didn't have a concept. Alexander McQueen always had a concept in his show, like he always understood what this collection was about. He was explaining the concept of the the show. With his looks, you were getting emotions from the show. I don't see any concept in this show, and that was the biggest problem for me. But as I told you guys, Sean McGear had only 3 months, so let's give him some more time. And there you have it, guys, Paris Fashion Week 2024. I know I did not include all the brands. This Fashion Week was super long, 9 days, so I just picked the most interesting show in my opinion. Tell me guys, which show was your favorite? Also guys, follow me on Instagram, Dmitry Friedman, where I post a lot of OTD and funny content in my opinion, of course. Until next time, stay stylish.